Good morning to Fig Utopia. I have a couple figs to test today as far as taste goes. This is my Hâtive toy, 3-year-old tree. I didn't prune it, so all the figs are like high up. This tree gave me the most trouble. It was the largest fig dropper in my collection because it got water stressed, and although I watered it every day, it seems like it needs very consistent moisture in order to hold the figs. There is one left. I only had 3 left. This is the second one that's trying to ripen now. I picked the first one, and that's the third one, and all these other ones are like new figs. It set after it dropped the first crop, and I don't think they will have time to ripen since it's already September. So it wasn't particularly early to ripen, but maybe in time it will as it gets older. Debating whether I should put it in ground, thinking that it might have a more consistent moisture level. But it is also frost sensitive. This one and Smith were the only two that had cold damage. So I had to trim away, as you can see, where the wood was damaged by the cold in the greenhouse over winter. So yeah, that's it with this one. So I finally got one to taste. I've never tasted Hâtive toy. Everybody says it's very good, so I guess I'll find out. I let it shrivel and go as long as I could. And the other one I want to taste is this one in brown, and it's Kesariani. I had another one previously, however it was very nondescript, so I let the next one go further. This is another one that's very sensitive to moisture level for some reason, although it comes from Greece, which is not known to have a whole lot of moisture in the summer. Same Mediterranean climate in the summer. And it had a whole bunch of figs. It set a lot, and then they all dropped in August. And unlike the other one, it didn't try to set more figs, except maybe over here, which will never ripen. But there is another one here turning color. Yeah, it's not ready, but yes, let's see how this done. This one is cold resistant. I mean, we had 15-degree Fahrenheit weather for I don't know, a few nights, and it did fine. No dieback anywhere in the yard. None of the in-ground trees suffered any problem, any frost damage, and none of them were protected over winter. I don't know if HDA would do okay. Maybe it's old enough now, 1 year later, that it will be okay in ground. But I'd really like to place it in ground. So this is HDA right here. It's a small fig, and I don't know if it is representative. It looks kind of a little bit misshapen. There's kind of yellow and purple coloring, tie-dye. It's shriveled up, so I let it go as much as I could. Let's weigh it. Looks like a very small fig. Yes, 14 grams. And this is Kesariani. Almost the same shade of purple as the other one, just a little bit larger. It's supposed to be a good Etna fig. I guess I'll find out. I let this one ripen more than the previous one. Slightly wrinkled, the neck gives kind of soft. Let's weigh this one. Yeah, just slightly more, 16. Gonna turn this off and cut them open. I'll set this down. So this is the big reveal. Hâtive d'Argenteuil and Kesariani. Well, the coloring looks very, very similar to me. Let's see how they taste. I'm gonna start with Hâtive d'Argenteuil. Maybe one edge didn't quite ripen properly over here. I'll try the other side. I don't think it has a very definite berry tone, mild sweetness. The skin is soft, really no stringiness or anything. It is ripe, but there is something wrong with it. And not enough sweetness built up. And although it has the berry taste, it sort of has a tiny floral taste as well. I can't say I would probably rate it a 6 over 10, so not great, but it looks like there is hope there that it will be better in the future. Now let's try Kesariani. This one ripened a little bit better than the other one. This one is much better than HDA, at least at this stage. It's probably an 8 out of 10. I suppose it has the Etna flavor. It's sweet, like medium to high sweetness. The berry taste, sort of creamy and dense, not juicy, same as the other one. No seed crunch in either one. The skin is fine, no stringiness. It's nice and pleasant. Yes, I would rate this higher than HDA at some point, at least for this particular fig. But the other one has potential, I can tell. I really like the floral note when I bit into it. Talk to you next time.